Justice League Series 1, Episode 4 and 5, titled In Blackest Night. And this episode is about John Stewart, Green Lantern, is a victim of a crime that he's able to and willing to take responsibility of, but the League, mainly Superman, Hawkgirl, The Flash, and Martian Manhunter, are trying to prove his innocence. And this episode, I really enjoyed. This is a really good episode. I mean, I love the beginning of the story where, you know, you have John Stewart just walking down Harlem and him, you know, talking to people that he used to know from his childhood days and stuff like that, and that was kind of nice. And then him dealing with the trial and having the lead with the Justice League members trying to prove his innocence. All of that was fine. All of that was interesting and intriguing, and the crime that Green Lantern is accused of doing is like, wow, that is okay. But the problems I had with it was basically with this episode was, you know, certain bits was just there for filler. You know what I mean? Like, oh, did we really need this action scene? Did we really need a villain for this particular story? Like, did we really need the Manhunters, who are these, like, big robotic, like, beings, who, understandably so at the beginning, were the ones who handed John Stewart in? But that should be their role, and having them at the end having the "we're evil and we were having this evil plan behind your backs," and I'm like, I wish that wasn't there. Yes, you know, how John Stewart says the oath was like badass and awesome and everything that you want someone saying the Green Lantern oath. You know, I wish they weren't at the end the villains. I didn't felt like they needed to have a punching scene, the big ending fight. I think that you could leave the scene where in the cafe Hawkgirl starts punching the Green Lantern Corps, because understand me so, the Green Lantern Corps, you know, believes the truth, believes the evidence that's in front of them, and they feel they, you know, are like John Stewart is a traitor to the Corps and everything that stands for, and that I was like, that's interesting. But we didn't need Hawkgirl being like just waving her mace against the table. For me, that was unnecessary. But I will say this: the Flash, Wally West being Green Lantern's lawyer was funny as shit. Because you're like, I would understand if it was Barry Allen. Barry Allen, go ahead. But this is Wally West. And Wally doesn't have the life of Barry Allen. And that was kind of interesting to see. But yeah, for me, this was a really good story for these two episodes. I wish they did kind of like, didn't shoved in a villain of the story.